so I decided to do this in three parts there because it was getting to be too long. I try not to have videos, especially where I'm talking, trying not to do more than 15 minutes. So this is going to be done in three parts. The first part, which you guys will have already seen, which is the new stuff, what's upcoming for the channel, that type of stuff. This one is going to be on the purpose of the channel, and the third one is going to be on what the channel has to offer, series-wise and playlists, that type of stuff. So thanks once again for watching, and we'll see you all about town. So this leads to the next thing, which is, what is the purpose of this channel? When I first started it, you know, sort of like, hey, I want to go out, I want to film historical things and make people aware of sort of the local history, the idea behind hometown history. All of us have our hometowns, and you have a lot of memories that are associated with that. A lot of them good, some of them bad, but for the most part, there's a sense of nostalgia, and there's just a real beauty to these memories, and we go back and see these things, but it's also having a better understanding of the history that's right outside our door. A lot of local history sometimes gets forgotten and has more of an oral history than anything, and a lot of times as the older generations pass on, that oral history is lost, which is unfortunate. So if we're in some way with this channel able to preserve that oral history, the local history in general, that's one of the purposes. Another purpose of this channel is not only to be entertaining, be educational, but be edifying. Because you look at today, especially today's society, I think over the whole COVID pandemic and just the political landscape, more often than not that those things aren't important, because they are, but when it sort of infiltrates every aspect of your life, it's very wearying, and the world becomes a very sad and sort of a black and white place where there's no color, there's no joy. So I think one of the things that they call, the name which I never heard of before, but something sort of like the Bob Rossian type art form, what Cliff and I do, they call it calmtainment, because so often people are looking for something that is edifying, something that makes you feel better, something that is calming, especially in a time right now where everything's just sort of like on edge, and you know, we all have our struggles, we all have our concerns, our worries, and just things are hard right now. So if we're able to do something with this channel to make things better for people, that's obviously something I'm more than happy to be able to do with this channel. Also beyond that, one of the reasons that I have these playlists, one of the series that we're doing right now, thanks to Cheryl and her son Chris from Sun Plus One, they sent me some of these things with historic markers for the viewer submitted video series, and they're very much very cool day trip type of things, something that you could put several of them together. I have a number of friends that homeschool their kids, and just in general, just as a family trip, it's something I want people to be able to look at these playlists and say, hey, this is somewhere that I can take my family. I have a general idea of what's there. This seems like a cool place. Let's put a couple of these together and make a day trip vacation of it. And it's like, especially as things are tighter financially, maybe we're not going to be able to go to Disney World or go somewhere further, but we can hit a bunch of really neat places that are be cool experiences and great memories for a family, for your kids, for your students, things of that nature. So that's another purpose of this channel, to be sort of like I talk about Marker Quest a lot, West 2K website, the Find a Grave app, that these are resources and also in a way tools to be able to better present these historical facts and places. So I want this channel to be something like that it can be a resource and a tool for individuals, whatever the purpose is, to be able to do that. So that's sort of what this channel is about. It's not flashy, it's not all, you know, these different things. It is definitely more of a niche group for the type of page that it is, but I think it's really cool. I think there's a lot of, I'm very passionate about, I know there's a lot of you out there as well are very passionate about history. I'm very passionate about photography, which is something that I enjoy sharing with you guys. and just in general, just getting out, adventuring. And one of the things that I've gotten a number of responses from individuals is that, you know, they're homebound, they can't get out and do these things, and they find that to be really, really neat, and it's a way for them to go out and experience these places. And when you do also have a calm approach to it, that also helps. And I'm very open. I'm an open book. I show who I am, because in a way, not that I'm trying to be inspiring or anything like that, but I want people to know, no matter what adversity you're facing, there's always a good end in sight. It may not be something that you see immediately, but it is there. And it's okay to be down at times, because I've had in my channel at times, you know, I'm hurting physically, I'm tired, I'm beat, I'm stressed a little bit, and that might show through and stuff like that. But I also want to show the side that there is hope. There's always hope. You never give up, always fight. And that's what this channel is about. This channel is very much about going out there, striving, fighting for what you believe in, trying to find more joy in this world, and exploring and adventuring, and seeing that there's really just so much great stuff out there to experience and to learn, and just to never stop doing that. So that's what this channel is about. It's about our hometown history, especially as we get into the major series that I have planned, the Going About Town series. That'll really explore hometown life. It'll explore all the cool places that we enjoyed from our childhood, and even to this day, but they're memories that are well worth having, and that's what this channel is about. It's about a positive, and that's hopefully we're able to present that and do that, and we don't get overtly political or religious on these things. I don't have a problem saying that I'm a Christian and that type of stuff, but I also don't want to be pushing that, as I know a lot of you as well don't feel that same way and stuff like that. And I just sort of think it's not the purpose of this channel. So it's not that I'm afraid of that, but I just feel I want to be inclusive to everyone and make everybody feel welcome, and have this be truly a hometown historian family. And so that's the purpose of this channel. So let's go on and let's talk about some of the cool series and playlists that we have for the channel. Talk about the channel a little bit more. Thanks, everybody.